What's up, boys, and welcome back. Today I present to you Coma's Temple, a pretty unique base design with some pretty cool features. But instead of me explaining the base to you, I'm gonna let Coma.
Hey, I'm Coma, and this is hands down one of the coolest and most practical bases that I have ever lived in. It's got everything that I need: a sick jungle temple vibe, tons of storage, plenty of space and solid defendability. I actually used this base doing a full wipe and it held up great. If you do want a better look of the base, check out the video on my channel.
Before we get started with the video, I'd like to say I have a Discord with a good building community, and I also offer a couple of services on there such as custom bases and a couple of others. Go check it out, link in description. Alright boys, hopping straight into the base core. This is a very interesting and unique base, as I said earlier, and honestly I love it. It's quite good for how unique it is and how it looks. So coming over to one of our 4 externals, these are completely optional, you do not need them at all. It's just to help you not get griefed. It's a bunkered external, you can make it whatever external you know. Here's the upkeep, really cheap. This is how you disconnect it, just like that. And sometimes, unfortunately, you do actually have to come up here and do it if you placed your free hand a little bit too high or something, and it works just the same. Now, as you can see, we have turrets that are full coverage and double chain link, very nice. And just look how sick this temple looks. Honestly, it looks insane. Now, coming in to one of our 4 entrances, 4-sided entrance, even an entrance on top, which is bunkered to prevent top downs. Coming in here. Now, so here we have a window, pretty nice. Say somebody's raiding that door, you can maybe hold it from the other door and open up that window. So right here, we have a pretty nice ankle biter peak that you can use if people are door camping you, or if you're getting raided, it could be pretty nice. You could even see up a little bit with it. Moving in here. So this is one of our first little wraparound shells. We have 2 of these. That's actually a really good angle for taking heli, or if somebody's maybe on your thing, you could also kill them. It's kind of like a roof retake. Here's a very good spot for deployables and other such things. So right here we actually have something quite unique, and it's pistol coils. See, they don't look normal. You're wondering what are they doing there, but they actually shock through the ground, which is quite insane. And it's on all 4 sides, and you only need 4 of them. It covers this whole area. So let's say there's a raider or a naked door camping you from up there, you could simply just turn it on and it will electrocute that whole area, the ramp and the floor. It's very unique, very cool, and very optional. And in here, here's our 4x4 shell. It's extremely defendable in here, just like a normal 4x4. Tons of peaks, tons of angles that you could get shot from, even 4 auto turrets covering it. Even fit a bunch of deployables in here and make it nice and cozy, fit extra boxes as needed. Coming in here into our main core. Here we have tons of boxes. You can put anything you want up here. Now coming through here, you'll have 2 boxes up top, and then as you can see, we have a nice bunker. Down, simply break that twig. I'll show you how to replace that in a minute. Now coming in here, we have very nice furnaces, even a nice little peak looking up there. Coming into our core, I like to utilize the new shelf, and it gives you an extra 4 boxes of loot space. It's extremely nice. You could fit tons of bags, tons of boxes, tier 3, and tons of furnaces. Very, very nice. As you can see, very cozy. Now looking into that TC, it's quite expensive, but it's for a pretty cool design. In my opinion, it's quite worth it. This is how you replace the bunker. Simply go on that side, place a triangle, and then a stair, and then HQM it or sheet metal it, depending. And you can destroy it just like that. Now making our way up the base to the 3rd floor. Here's a good bed respawn floor. Very nice. And you could also fit a nice 6-box loot room right there. And here's another stair bunker, which leads up to the roof. And the roof, well, there's a bunch of doors, and that's for looks. It gives it the really nice temple look. When there's a bunch of doors, when it's flat and plain, it kind of looks like meh. Extremely nice. Put beds up there, you can do whatever you want. Can't get through right there either. Coming down, we will destroy this and make our way down it. Here you could have batteries or whatever else you need. Very nice, very nice. Now moving into our shell peaks. This is the last part of the tour, and honestly these peaks are quite good in my opinion. As you can see, it is a little bit movement, but you cannot fall down anywhere, which is very nice. And you could shoot through it perfectly. Can't even fall down right there like a normal 4x4. The ramps are actually helping us in this situation. Coming through. So right here we have very nice peaks, like a standard 4x4. We even have peaks up top, which are roof retakes or heli takes. You can do it whatever you want with it, honestly. It's still very nice in my opinion, and it's good to have. Here's these peaks again. Very nice. Covers absolutely everything. And right here, these peaks are extremely tight. You can shoot through it, which is surprising. So it is very situational though. That's the thing. There'd have to be somebody standing right there or running up it, and you might be able to get a couple of feet shot. Very tight. But as you can see, when upgraded to Brutalist, this actually gives you an extremely nasty head glitch, and you can see pretty far. But if you're there for the looks, I just do the jungle temple. But that is an extremely broken head glitch. As you can see, it's super hard to get shot through that. Get another look at it all. And that's it for the tour, boys. Now we're gonna hop into the build tutorial. Alright boys, hopping straight into the base tutorial. So we are going to start out with a simple and basic 2x2. Just follow exactly what I do. There was a little bit of an audio bug in the beginning, so I'm sorry about that, but it does get fixed very shortly. If you need to, just remember, slow the video down, put it in 0.5. I am building a little bit quick. So I'd recommend placing that triangle as a little bit of a guidance. Make sure to not upgrade it though, because that is what holds up your bunker. This is personally how I like to have my 2x2 starter. Very simple, very nice, has tons of storage. You could fit a decent amount of bags in here. You could fit up to 3 or 4 depending on how you place them. Sometimes with the new shelf, it does get a little bit tricky, so you might have to delete it and place it a different way. It all depends. I'm moving up to the second floor. First, let's add some nice deployables right here. Put lockers in here, furnaces, research benches, anything you can need right there. Now we're gonna make our 2 entrances. I like to put a shelf right here. It's a quite good spot. You could have a 4-box loot room right in the middle of everything, and it's pretty out of the way. So this is our floor to where we will be exiting out onto our shooting floor or inner shell. Make sure to put that door that way so that we can have a nice bunker. Also add a shelf right there for some neat boxes above. I like to make this a 6-box loot room. It is a little bit tricky to place sometimes, so just make sure you get the placements right. Sometimes that end one you will have to put like that because of the frame. Here, I'd recommend putting batteries, but you can put whatever you need. If you are doing the Tesla coil thing, unfortunately, you will need a lot of batteries. Here's your bunker. Very nice. Giving you an extra 16 rockets of raid protection, helping you from top-down raids. Extremely nice. And moving down here, now we are going to start to work on our shell. So there is 4 entrances to the shell, making it pretty nice when you're getting raided. You have multiple entrances to attack from. Make sure to put door frames in these spots so that we can have our peaks. Moving up here, we are just gonna wall this in. So we are going to add this so that we cannot fall through these peaks. A small little build up. Right here, this can be a little bit tricky to place. You might have to come from the inside or just go around, but it's definitely possible. You can make this stone or metal. Obviously, it is a weak point when it is stone, but it's for the looks, right? I would recommend placing it honestly before you do the triangle things. If not, though, it's still definitely possible. Here we are going to add this doorway and add these walls to completely close in our shell. There you go. There's your shell. You could put windows on these to make sure that nobody can get in yet. Very nice. Base might look a little bit weird right now, but once we get expanding a bit more, it will start to take shape. Make sure to put doors all around and secure your base. I do like putting these wood things. They're good for PvP when getting raided. You can crouch behind them and then standing spray. As I said, looks weird, but now it's going to start to take shape once we add this part. Now we are going to do that on all four sides. Alright, now since we have this done, now we're going to work on this, which is going to make it to where we can do the pyramid look. Alright, so right here, we are gonna start doing Tesla coils. Make sure to clip them right like how I'm doing it. Perfect. I can come above and place these. I would not place these yet. We'll go back to that in a little bit. We're gonna do the same thing that we did on the other side to all of the rest. This is how the base is looking. Now we are going to start adding a bit more detail to it. Just make sure to follow everything I'm doing. You might have to come inside or place it from an angle. Place those. Now we are going to put low walls right here. Get a really detailed look. Nice. To add doors and secure your base. We are gonna do that. 3 more times. So the reason I upgraded that foundation on all sides to metal is because that's what our windmill is going to be held up on. I want to make sure that that's sturdy so that nobody can rocket it out. Okay, now doing the last section, finish it off. Alright, now we're almost done with the main temple part. We do have to come in here and add some floors to create our nice pixel peaks. Oops. Alright, now we just have to add the top part. I like to make these all doors. It really gives it the temple look. You can make it whatever you like. You can make it windows, 1 door, 2 doors, however you like it. Coming up top, to add the final piece of detail to this, we are going to add low walls and then make them all stone to switch up the colors and give it a nice contrast to each other. And there is your temple. So now we are going to do a bunch of the optional things such as windmills, turret pods, and externals. Just follow what I'm doing and it should be pretty nice. I like to put low walls to give it a nice contrast of colors and make it look very nice. Right here, this is how you do the double chain link. It is a little bit confusing, but just follow what I'm doing and it should be pretty easy. Okay, now we're gonna do that 3 more times on all sides. Okay, so now that is your temple. This is a fully complete temple. Now we are going to go to the extremely optional externals. You do not need these at all, but they are nice to have. All it does is just allow you to have anti-grief. And if you want a compound setup, you can also do that with this. Just follow exactly what I'm doing. I add those low walls for looks. It looks very nice and gives it nice contrast. On that side, you can do loot storage and have a couple of boxes in there if you want. How you place this, so you just want to wiggle back and forth, have it right about there. This will take a couple of attempts. Needs to be anywhere between 77 and 79%. There we go. So you were gonna do a triangle, square, triangle build out, and then build back in triangle, square, triangle. And then it opens up just like that. And then I like to add an extra triangle on this side with the frame. Basically just makes it so that they can't soft side it out. So I did actually forget a frame on the inside of there that you do need. I forgot to place it, so it's completely my bad. As you can see, once that frame is placed, you are good to go. Now we are going to do that 3 more times on all sides, and then the base will be complete. Now those low walls will go back and add on these. Just gives it a very nice contrast, as I said earlier, and it looks very nice. This whole base is based off of looks. Then again, it needs to be 77 to 79. Make sure it's that, if not, it will not work. Alright boys, that's pretty much it for the build tutorial. I'd like to say a big thanks to Coma for letting me do this, and also, on top of that, please like and subscribe. These videos take me a while to make. On top of cinematics and the building in general, I have to memorize the space and other things. If you did build this space, let me know how it worked for you guys down in the comment section.